Multiple Sclerosis 101. This is March and it's Multiple Sclerosis Awareness Week. Well, what does that mean? I mean, that means people need to know more about multiple sclerosis, or if you don't know if you've got it and you're still going through all the tests. And I've had it now for nearly 30 years and I've done stem cell, and I want to reply to a video that I made about the wheelchair is not your friend, which is a good place to start for Multiple Sclerosis Awareness Week. Why did I make that video, the wheelchair is not your friend? I made it not because I want people to stay in their houses all the time and be confined, because obviously if you can't get from A to B and you need a wheelchair, obviously you've got to use a wheelchair. I have to use one at airports because I can't stand for too long, and if you need to get out of the house, you've got to move from A to B, you need the wheelchair. I think what I really meant when I said it's not your friend, it's because I don't want you to rely on the wheelchair, because of the way it's not good for the back, because of the way you sit. You sit with your spine crouched like this, which is really not good for the spine. So it puts the spine in a bad position. The other thing that happens when you're in a wheelchair is can you follow me? Okay, you shorten this part of the leg, and this part of the leg needs to be stretched out. Okay, so if you have MS, this part of your leg will shorten. So you do this a lot because you don't have balance, and so you need to strengthen this part of the leg, and that's what I don't like about the wheelchair. It puts you in a position where the body will crunch in on itself, and you need for the body to stand up straight. The other thing that I really want to mention on Multiple Sclerosis Awareness Week is that please be aware there is no cure for MS. All you can do is slow down the progression. Right now there's no cure. What I did for almost 30 years is I used exercise to stop and to slow down the progression of the disease. And now I'm trying the stem cell, but that's a whole different thing. Again, I'm using my own body, I'm using my own stem cells, so it's a whole different thing. But if you go to my website, you can exercise at home with MS. You can see, and if you go to the rest of my site, I put up little videos so you can see how you can move your body at home and slow down the progression, or even stop the progression, reverse the progression, and get much stronger. I did it for 17 years. I stayed relapsing, remitting with exercise. The drugs didn't agree with me. Some people will be on the drugs and they'll think that they're great, but I don't know about the side effects. People I know have suffered greatly from side effects from these drugs. They're very expensive, and we don't know what's happening right now with healthcare. Maybe it would be a good time for people who are losing their jobs, or who think they might get their healthcare taken away, and these drugs are now $1,000 a month to inject yourself with these slow progressions. Try and do it yourself. Try and do it through exercise. Try and do it at home. That's all I'm going to say. The tape, which comes with a little food booklet, which also helps, because nutrition is a big part of slowing down the progression of multiple sclerosis, and I'm sure you read all about that and you can look at, but that comes with the tape, and it's only $9.95, so it's not really a lot of money. And please, kind of look at it and think, well, maybe this might be a good time for me to try it. What have I got to lose? This is something you might be thinking, and if you are, okay, that's it.